So just literally working on the using the same fingers. For that, and then you are also the.
Let's just start with the major scale on G. Oh,
yeah.
No, let's do it on B.
Go on.
Because it's gonna be easier. Let's just do it with the metronome. Have you been practicing down, up?
Yeah.
Or just...
Down, up. Yeah, I think so. I've been doing a bit for everything. Oh, sorry.
So we just quite a notes. Let's start 1, 2, 3, and. Yeah, continue.
And then keep going?
Keep going.
So I was trying to do the...
I think that you moved to a different shape.
Okay, alright.
Let's just start again.
Alright, so just remind myself, yeah.
Let's start again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. The shape that was 2 strings per...
Oh, right, so I wasn't sure. Okay, I can do that too.
The one that is
yeah, I do that.
Continue. Left hand is mostly right. But the right hand is so many times playing up.
Oh, but I'm not even concentrating. So,
so let's just focus on the right hand. Okay. Try to go
up, down. We're okay. 3, 4.
Changing one of those, but yeah, it's okay.
You got up to work, get up, down, alright.
And some other thing on the left hand, the principle is the same of this exercise. So in order to stretch your hand, Imagine like, I don't know, doing...
I tried the, you know, because I do a useful exercise to do just to keep on. Obviously, it's not doing it very cleanly,
but when you practice this one as well, you have to leave your fingers.
Oh, right. Of course. Yeah.
That's all the time for everything you do. Especially here.
Alright, that's... so, yeah, alright, okay.
So you already moved the index finger before you finished.
I see what you mean. It means that I have to. Alright.
But especially on this one, on the first one, because it's farther away, farther apart from the other.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just have that in mind. You can practice this in a pack.
Yeah. I'll probably just practice that topic. It's difficult. Let me do this.
And just going over. And make sure the index stays on place.
Alright, let me make some more space for myself.
If you practice this way with some time, it's gonna get easier. It's like when you do this kind of stretching, you know. Every time you do it, you can go further.
Yeah.
Or like doing yoga or something like that.
No, hopefully, because
every time it gets easier and...
Because I remember when you were like expert when you were doing the 3 rocket speed so perfectly, but yeah absolutely.
It's
like
just stretching, but it doesn't really have anything to do with the hand size.
Yeah?
Everyone is...
No, I always used to think so. I think I got tiny hands. I was thinking, but...
Well, me too. My hands is very, very tiny. But it doesn't matter. I can go very far.
Yeah, you can.
And it's just practice. So for everything you do, remember not to take the finger out every time you need to go further. And the same, you were doing it well when you go up, but when you go back, when you put in the pinky, the other should be already there almost.
Okay, it should be already there. So was that when Jesse, you do it again? See, when you hit the note, then it's immediately that's just the... Yeah, I need to practice on getting...
It's the same what we are doing.
Yeah, with the others, but
you move in the index a millisecond after the others.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the same.
Yeah, exactly. It is the same, yeah.
It's like, it's not even moving, it's just kind of sliding up.
Yeah, sliding, yeah.
But it's very little. And the same, when you're doing this, the index should stay there. You used to lift it. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, I think. Keep practicing that, yeah. Alright, cool.
Yeah, but just have in mind that the index is always in there, except in the moment when it's changing to the next string.
Right.
But it's always in there. It's never in the air.
Okay.
But yeah, for practicing this, keep going with the other shapes. The second one, now that you know the first one. So now that you know the first one.
So the second one was so
if we're in B,
something like that. Yeah, we'll do.
but you have to learn how to locate it, especially from the top string.
Okay.
Because this one is like our guide.
Yeah.
And our root is always on this one. So if we're in B,
yeah,
you know that the second note is this one. So the second shape will start here. And then you should know how to take all the shape from this, how to visualize all the shape from this root. And it's like always from here. Just practice this one as if it was the first one.
I'm confused.
Yeah, just basically every shape has I think three different types only.
Right. Okay.
So you have the type where you're using the middle finger after the index. The type where you're using
yeah. Go on, you play it. Go on. Just.
The type where you're using this one.
Yep.
The ring finger after.
Yep.
And then the one that is with the two spaces in the middle.
Right.
Those are the three possibilities. So you just.
Sorry, I must feed the cat. I forget, otherwise I get in trouble. I just give me 2 seconds. So sorry to disturb you, but it takes 2 seconds to do. Otherwise I'll have an unhappy cat. There you go, cat. There's your food. So sorry. Can I get you a drink, by the way?
No, I'm good for now. Thank you.
You sure? So I didn't mean to disturb you. Go on, you were saying.
So you just have to learn how to memorize these shapes. So if we're in the first one, let's go to the one that you know. The first shape is the one that's with the two spaces.
Yep.
The second one, we go to the same one. And then the third one, we go to this one. So the whole thing is like a picture. It should be like a picture in your mind.
Yeah.
And more than just searching the shape just by ear, should be like a picture. Like if you're seeing your picture in your mind and you're just like painting it on the fretboard. So that should be the way that you study this and that you memorize this. Because everything is usually very symmetrical, and like on the second shape,
yeah,
you have the first one, which is this one, but then you have three of the same.
Yeah, three of the same. Three.
And then two of the same.
Yeah.
And then three.
And then
the first one.
Yeah.
So it's easier to memorize this way, and it's gonna give you less space for error when you know it and you're trying to improvise or doing something else with this. But for now that we know the first one, let's work the right hand today, and we're gonna do this exercise that is like it has a space in the middle, So instead of doing all the same measure, I'm just gonna play a space here. I play with metronome. It's a bit quick. It's really quick.
This down's cracking.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play this. And is this pattern? It's the same, right?
Yeah.
But instead of playing all of them the same measure, on the first one I'm gonna leave a space in between. And I'm gonna go to the octave, and I'm gonna come back. And I'm gonna start from the second note of the shape. I'm going to the octave again.
Wow.
And I'm going to the third note of the shape and all the way there.
And then
and because we're skipping one note in the middle, that is a rest. It's not a rest because there's just no mute, but it's like a rest. So we are repeating on the right hand. We're repeating one that is going down. So we play down and down at the beginning.
okay, so you did a gap, and then
because of that gap, we count that gap as if we were playing on the right hand, and because that one should go up, the second one that we are not playing.
Okay.
We were repeating down again the third note that will be the second, because we're not playing the second.
Right.
So we're playing down, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, down, up. It's all the time down, up, except at the beginning when we omit that note and it should be up, but because we're not playing, we play two downs in a row. So down. And every time we start, the same. When we go to the end, we go back and keep going back.
Well, you're in reverse order. Sounds
Until we
like
finish.
classical canon D or something.
It's just like repeating all the same
Yeah,
pattern all the
yeah.
way, but it's a very good word for the right hand because
Yeah.
we're omitting one note in the middle.
So I'm going to do this very slowly. Okay. So hold on. Down.
So think on 8 notes,
Okay.
right? Da, 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 da. And we're not playing the second one at the beginning. So da, da.
So that's why it's down, down.
Yeah.
Well, I'd probably do
It should be down, up, down, up, down.
But
up.
But I missed the.
But because the second one up,
But I
we
missed the
missed
up.
it.
So that's why
We
it's
missed the
down,
up, so
gap,
you do
down.
down, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just much slower. So do I start on, yeah, do that.
So take the beat as if they were 8 notes, and we do down, right? And we never repeat the same note, it's just going to the next one. Yeah. Keep going back.
Okay. Alright, I think I got it.
Now it's just focusing more on the right hand once you've got the left one.
So I'm just so like, I'm messing up the scale, but
yeah.
Can we have another go? I'd like, you playing along was a good guide.
3, 4. Where we're going up, every time we're starting a note after the first one.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just I'm trying to...
But anyway, I'm gonna give you this PDF with the exercise, so what you can do is... where is it?
Not too far there.
So what you can do is you have the picks there.
Yeah.
And you see the measure. The first one is the one that is only 8 notes, and the rest that's all 16. So every bar is the same. What you can do is just write in your picks, all the way across the exercise. And
I can't really read sheet music, but I should learn, right?
no, the tablature.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. So how does tablature work?
Oh, you don't know how it works?
No.
Yeah. Tablature is really easy. Basically.
That's just the fret number, yeah?
Yeah, that's the number are the frets.
Yeah.
These are each strings. And this one is this
Open.
one. This one is the first.
So what is 2, 3? So like.
So if we have 2, 3, 5.
Yeah.
Means 2, 3, 5.
Oh.
And then we change to the next string. 2, 3, 5. And then
2, 4. What does that mean? 2, 4,
2, 4, 2. Yeah. And then 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 2.
And then
here. No, here. 5, 3, 2. On the 5th string. On the 5th string.
oh, this one, yeah.
Not the. So the
here.
strings are first, second, third, 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Okay, so
We have the 6th string here.
yeah.
So 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 2.
Yeah.
And then we go back to the same string as before,
Oh right.
which is the same we were doing here. But the thing is that this is the 7th shape.
Okay, so let me do Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, cool. That's so how does that so
That's the exercise we've been doing.
oh yeah, right, okay. Got you.
That's the same. But the only thing is that you're starting on the 7th shape.
Alright, just for the camera, could you do it? I'm gonna film you as well, so we've got literally every camera. Just so I can film you doing it, just so that I don't make any stupid mistake again.
Done?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, you go back, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, that's nice. Alright, okay, let me see if I'm gonna have to get used to learning this.
Yeah, but tablature is really easy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Just
first time
following
ever.
the numbers. Obviously, the first time is a bit weird,
Yeah, I'll get the hang of
but
it.
it's really easy.
It's not. It's yes. Okay. All right. Okay.
It was just following this pattern all the way, and someday you'll do all the way until here. I mean, all the 7 patterns, and then going back. Can
Okay.
take like a 15 minutes.
It'll happen, man. It'll happen. I'll keep practicing this.
But yeah, can we do?
Another thing too. You last week you was the thing I was doing the pull-off without actually bending.
Yeah, but can we do now some pentatonic?
Yeah, go on.
Let's start from the first one, L8. Again. Try to focus on the right hand and doing alternate picking. Stand out down. Again, let's start again. Because when we go here, you repeat up.
Okay,
So you went all the way upside down.
Oh, okay.
So let's try again.
All right. Okay, so it's
2,
dead.
3, and no, we're going.
Oh yeah. So what
we
am I?
we start
down, up.
down, up all the time.
Okay, so down. So at the bottom, do I switch just?
We
so-
double.
And then
We double the note, so we don't have to go all the way around.
oh, so I just switch it again.
Yeah. Let's try again from the top.
All right. Okay.
2, 3, and.
So I got end light and I gotta go down. All right. Okay. All right. I got it this time.
Let's get it from here.
It's down. Yeah.
All the way is down because we're just playing 2 notes per string, so all the way is the same. You're changing it. Yeah. No, you're changing it. The thing is, when you go upstream, you wanna start up, even if it's down, because you're going this way.
Yeah.
Naturally, you wanna go up.
Up when I'm going up a string.
If
I'm gonna look at what I'm doing.
because you're doing this. It can seem that it's easier, you know. If you go up, you do up.
Okay. All right.
That's why you do it. But try to do bum, 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 down, up.
So it's like.
But let's go slower.
All right. Okay.
No, you did well.
Okay, I just gotta just keep concentrating. Okay. Messed it up. So literally it is. So I go down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down,
can practice this for a while.
Yes.
It's also good. So visualize this as a shape as well.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's just there's two possibilities. This one and this one. Just changing. You know that it's one of the white and then three of the same and two of the whites again.
Yeah, it's just a down up thing. So you were explaining that like when you go up, so is it like this is the up motion, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What you were saying before is like okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna definitely
It's
try.
just the most basic way of practicing this.
Okay.
But it's good for right hand as well. And so you memorize this shape, and you should know that you don't have to think about
Yeah. I mean,
the fingering of left hand at least.
This is the first one I learned. Yeah.
Because then we're gonna change the pick and we're gonna do groups. Like you can do any kind of group or whatever you want, and to study differently. And all this, you need to know exactly where the left hand is, so you can change the right.
Oh, I see.
So you don't have to think about the left, where was it? So you can just focus on the right. And every time you change something, it's the same as the first exercise we were doing.
Yep.
Every time you change and you miss one note in the middle, you miss also one up or one down.
Right.
So you have to know, and you have like 90% of your focus on the right hand instead of the left. So when you see anyone playing, you think they're thinking of the left, but no, they're more thinking of the right hand.
I always thought that. Yeah. So okay, all right.
So you just have to do this unconsciously, and not only of the first pattern, so also on the second, do the same. The same on the second. And also it's good if you use the same fingering for everything, every time. I'd recommend you as well, for example, the first one, to use in here, to use the ring finger instead of the pinky.
Really? Okay, go on.
Because when you're gonna play any I don't know, league or whatever, you're gonna be bending all the time around here. If you bend with the pinky is very weak finger to bend, and you don't have much control. But this one is perfect.
So is it? Like that, yeah? Is that even top one? Or does it,
no, the top one
doesn't matter because
it's gonna be very difficult, the top one. And anyway, you're not gonna bend in this one.
Yeah, so I mean, do I still use the ring finger for the top, or does it matter?
For that one, I use the pinky.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's way easier.
And it doesn't matter.
You're not gonna bend this string. Then. again, try to stretch the finger instead of lifting the index. And you can go do your.
See, I've rehearsed that, but okay, I'm gonna have to.
Just every time you play around here, all these licks that you all the time repeating the same.
Let's see.
It's all the time. It's all the time the ring finger that is bending most of the time.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you're right.
When we work the bendings, it's gonna be much better with the ring finger instead of the pinky. Pinky, it feels unnatural.
Wow, what tension is your strings?
I think it's 10.
Same as mine. You're obviously struggling.
No, we work on the bending some other day. But
cool. All right, I know, but that makes perfect sense to me. I'm gonna
just
really
practicing that. So you.
Another question. So, where else? Like, I'll show you how I play my pentatonic. If I need to change anything,
let's go with the second position.
So. Yeah. Fine. Or
yeah.
I use that one there. Or should I use the finger again?
For that one, I mostly use the ring finger as well. Because again, this is a position where you.
Okay, so that one I use. What about this one?
Same. It's the same shape. Just.
So it's still using ring finger, yeah?
Yeah, you just take it one fret up. And on the places that can seem a bit difficult, you can go over them.
Okay. And then the last one, because I use my pinky. Is that wrong?
Again, I use the ring finger.
Like that. It's up here.
No, up here I use the pinky.
Like that? Okay.
On this one I use the pinky, the ring finger as well. So, pinky. On the three last strings, I use the ring finger and all of them. See, but you're using your middle finger in there.
Which one? Is that right?
The ring finger is better, again, because again. It depends. Like if I'm gonna stay here, then I use this one because it's not more natural. But if I'm gonna go back,
I see. Depends which one you're bending.
even here I use the middle. It depends.
Depends. Sometimes you bend once, every time something to two. So
most of the times, what I mean is to try to avoid the pinky on second and first string.
Yeah, because
the
bending.
This means bending all the time, and the pinky is not a finger for that.
notes? I have to get that.
And let's go for the last position.
That's how I'd probably do it, but is that right?
Yeah. What I do is where am I? I mean another key.
I'll just play it, right? Just move it.
There.
So you avoid the pinky as well. See, how do I do it? Like, I use the pinky.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I do, but I shouldn't.
Are you done?
Okay, alright. I'll have to reprogram myself.
Yeah, but it's more than focusing on the five patterns again. Just try to make sure that the first one is well, and that you can play it fast enough without dabbing of the left hand, especially, and the right that is going up down all the time. So we were playing very slowly, 67 BPM only. So go for this one and increase the speed a little bit, but you should still be comfortable. All the way, and then when you just feel comfortable, go again. But it's important that it's not only memorizing, it's just playing unconsciously.
Yeah, just muscle programming it to myself.
Yeah. So it's good if you practice that, because I want to get into some of the exercises with the Pentatonic as well.
Yeah, I want to hopefully get this completely where I'm doing it in my sleep, hopefully. That would be the best situation. Because, the blues, are you just playing the pentatonic scale, or are you adding extra note or anything? When you were doing the bending and stuff, is it just a standard pentatonic?
Yeah, it's just pentatonic.
Sounds great. Man, I'd love to do that. That sounds amazing. I'll just keep practicing then.
Yeah, just bendings and not big deal. But yeah, what else did we do? We'll just try to cope with this exercise.
Are you the pull-off thing? I practiced that as well. Hopefully, because my finger would always move. What was that?
Were you practicing with metronome?
I wasn't, but I probably should.
Yeah.
Go.
Let's try with metronome.
I'm not doing it very well. Let me try again. Keep on. So now I'm trying to mute the fingers, because remember you told me the muting as well. I've been trying to just find as many ways I can just to stop these.
I think that you just need a bit more strength on this one.
Harder, yeah?
Don't be afraid, because it feels like you're afraid to to play too.
Yeah, I just don't want. I'm trying to keep this steady because I keep on bending this finger too, and I shouldn't.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's good now.
I don't know. I keep on hitting this bottom one, and I can hear it as well. Like it's annoying.
Sometimes, but not very often. I don't know. What I do is I place my fingers there, so I make sure that it's not gonna sound. Because my fingers are here.
Yeah,
so
yeah, no, absolutely. Yes. What, even here?
No, that one. Well, that one muting especially with the left hand.
You mute it with the left hand.
Yeah, on that one it's just left hand.
Left hand. Yeah, just use them.
Depends, like when you're playing around there,
Yeah.
there's 3, 4 first strings. You can mute with your left hand because you have more space here. But when you're playing around there, on the second especially, it's difficult to mute with the left because there's not enough space. So I'm using my right hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds good now. Now I think you should move on to this one.
Okay.
The one that we were doing, you remember?
I'll practice. That's cool.
Yeah. Is that the one that we were doing with the hammer-ons?
But no pull-offs.
But with pull-offs.
Okay.
Keep going also with the hammer-ons because it's different technique.
Yeah, yeah.
But on the one with the pull-offs it's way more difficult than just this one. I told you as a simplified way of practicing the pull-offs. But this one is the proper exercise. And try to avoid the gaps again.
Yeah, that is harder. So are you going up, down as well? Or are you just going down?
No, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. That is hard.
See,
I'm gonna practice that.
That's why I mean that gap when you're going up. That's why you have to avoid. I don't need to know that you're changing a string. The listener don't need to know what you're doing. It needs to listen to everything just linked.
Clean.
But yeah, the problem comes when I know that there's a gap because you're changing a string. Then I don't even need to look at you. I know that that you're changing a string. You just try to avoid that.
Yep.
But I think you're ready to do that exercise already.
Yeah, I'm gonna practice that basically.